Okay, so we were right here. We were still on number 2 in the last video. So we were determining if line AB, which is right here, is tangent to circle P, which is right here. So we figured out that this radius is the same as this radius, so I could add in an 11. Any radius would be 11 in the circle. So this is a leg, this is a leg, this is the hypotenuse, which is 16. So let's see if the leg squared plus the leg squared equals the hypotenuse squared. I don't know. Let's see. So we've got 11 squared plus 14 squared, and that's going to give us 317. 16 squared gives us 256. So they're not equal. If they're not equal, there's no way that this can be a right triangle. If this is not a right angle, this is not a tangent. So, no, AB is not tangent to circle P. AB is not tangent to circle P. So number 3 asked us if JK, which is this line right here, is tangent to circle L. There's the center, there's the L. Find X. Well, if JK is tangent to circle L, then it has to make a 90-degree angle with a radius. So we know that this leg squared plus this leg squared has to equal X squared, right? So let's see if it does. I mean, it will. We'll figure out what X is. So this is 410 equals X squared. And to get X by itself, we have to take the square root of both sides. So we get X equals the square root of 410, which happens to be 20.2. So I'm going to go over one last example, then you guys can try some. So they say if JK is tangent to circle L, this is circle L, find X. Well, JK is this line right here. For it to be tangent to this circle, this has to be a right angle. Right where the tangent meets the radius, that has to be a right angle. Now, this radius is 3.5. So if that's the case, then this radius has to be 3.5. Together, the length of this line is 7. So they ask us to find X, which is the length of this side, the hypotenuse. So we know that this leg squared, 7 squared, plus this leg squared, 6.4 squared, is going to equal X squared. So 7 squared plus 6.4 squared equals X squared equals 89.96. And to get X by itself, we got to take the square root. So X equals square root of 89.96, which is 9.5. X equals 9.5. I just want to go over one more example real quick. So here it shows us if JK, which is this, is tangent to circle L, find X. Well, if it's tangent, this will be a right angle. In this case, this is a radius of 11, so this has to be a radius of 11. Together, this side is 22. So leg squared plus leg squared is hypotenuse squared. In this case, you get that. So 22 squared is going to give us 484 plus X squared equals 25 squared, which is 625. And then you solve for X squared that way.